Greetings from the early afternoon, everyone. This is take 2 of this video because I accidentally went into it and went to go break some demon altars, and I forgot that we did that in the last video. I'm gonna have to edit that out, that Steam pop-up, but that's okay. So let's get these buffs. Today, the main thing we're going to be doing, as much as it's not super exciting, is mining and getting some ore upgrades, so that way we can get ready for future bosses. I don't know if we're going to fight a boss this video. I'm thinking not yet, but, you know, that's alright. Hold on, I'm trying to maneuver my mic. Okay. But, you know, let's get into it, so that way we're not spending too much time worrying about it. Good idea. We also still don't have a magic mirror, which is kind of crazy, but I'm not gonna obsess over trying to get one. Okay, so we're gonna grab a spelunker potion and a mining potion in the interest of, you know, getting this done. We have our mining. We don't have a mining loadout. I've been doing that a lot. I guess I forgot that we don't have it for this series. That's okay, though. After all, we're just looking for some ores. Like, I think that's mithril right there. But that's not what we're looking for because that's a higher tier. I believe we have cobalt? Is that right? Let's use the buffs and look around. Oh, palladium. Right over there. Okay, so. Oh, ah. So. There is something I want to note, real quick. Kind of a disclaimer, mainly for returning viewers who, you know, care about the channel and are coming back. Summer's ending, and I am currently in school. So, I'm returning to school, around the time that this video gets uploaded. Because of that, oh, I got confusion. Whoops. Because of that, you know, that's going to result in maybe some less, like, consistent uploading. Maybe... Oh, Bound Wizard. We should probably look around for him. But that's cool. Oh, no, he's not here anymore. Man. Anyway, so that's going to result in some probably a bit less consistent uploading, even though I'm gonna still try to keep to 2 videos a week, like before. But it's also gonna mean that those, like, extra videos I would do on other games that are apart from the main series, like new FNAF releases recently has been the main thing. So videos like that, where it's just an extra 3rd video in a week, just to cover something that I think is fun, are gonna be a lot less common. They still might happen, but seriously do not expect them to be, like, happening much at all, because it is not going to be common. Anyway, so now we have some palladium, or palladium, I don't know. I assume it's palladium, but we got a bunch more than we need. That's right. We're making a pickaxe and we're going straight to the next door, and we're gonna have it kind of listed like that. So, yeah, uploading's gonna be a little bit less consistent. Apologies about that. If I could, I would just, you know, make sure it's still consistent, but whenever school comes around, I prefer to focus on academics. So, just like in general, that becomes a bigger focus to me than some other things. Our pickaxe is not giving off light anymore, which might mean that this isn't as fun to watch, so oopsies, but I can't do much about it. I could get a shine potion in a second. Ow, okay, that's not good. What are you? Oh, you're a ghoul. Okay. Ah! Oh. Yeah, right. We're in the desert. I forgot about that. Let's go find a bit more. Oh, we have torches. I could just place down torch. Excuse me? A basilisk? Okay. Alright. But yeah, so uploading is not going to be as frequent, and I'm sorry about that, but that's just how it's going to be for a bit. Again, sticking to 2 videos a week, that's the idea, but it might not happen perfectly, just depending on how things go. Anyway, queue up what is going to, what is going to be a bit of a montage, quote unquote, of mining. Okay, actually, just cutting ahead real quick. Found a rune wizard, which is crazy. Over. No! No, I meant to use the ballista rod. Dang it. I like the rune wizard things, man. Okay. Alright, now that that montage is over, like I said, I really think montage is the right word. We have a nice amount of mithril, and, you know, we got a bit more than last time because we need, as a lot of you might know, we need to make a mithril anvil to actually craft anything at higher levels. So we're replacing that, you know, our original anvil and making a mithril pickaxe, which will now be our pickaxe of choice for the next montage. This video might not be super exciting, and it might not be very long, and I'm sorry if that's the case, but that might just be how it works out. But regardless, I hope you enjoy. Because, you know, it's just how it is. Though I will say, so I've been thinking about it, and recently I've been trying to play more classes. I mentioned this previously, but I've always played a lot of mage. So I've been recently, you know, over the past couple of months, whenever I do end up playing through the game occasionally, I've been trying to play different classes, and because of that, I haven't actually played much of mage in a while. So I'm thinking of doing magic. I think that that could be fun. So because of that, you know, because we are going to make adamantite armor, we're going to do magic armor. Come on. Just don't want that possibly getting in the way. And there is this, like, trick I like. It's an old one. I don't remember where I heard it because I heard it a long time ago. It's that if you go into, or like whenever ores spawn, they spawn basically like everywhere in the underground, depending on the depth. So, you know, like, palladium will spawn, will spawn basically literally everywhere. Oh, souls of night. Yeah, we've also been getting some souls of night and living per bucket. We got a bat, which is pretty rare, to my knowledge, but that's cool. Anyway, so, it's that, like, you know, palladium spawns, in most places in the underground. You could go, like, a little bit underground and you'll find it. Or palladium and cobalt, but we're just saying for this world, right? Palladium will spawn basically everywhere. Mithril will spawn, in only some of the deeper parts compared to palladium, but still in a lot of areas. And then, ow, how did I take the lava damage? That's crazy. And then adamantite will only spawn in the deeper parts of the world, you know, like lower caverns to the underworld. So the trick I heard, I really wish I could credit a source because I think I heard it from somewhere specifically, but another bat? How rare is it? I thought that that thing was supposed to be rare. Okay. That's crazy. How rare is that? I'll put it on screen, I guess. I don't know how to calculate the chances of both of them dropping, but because, you know, we've killed some bats between them, but that's crazy. I thought that was supposed to be like a pretty rare item. Anyway, the trick I heard is that if you go into the underworld, you can kind of just skim the ceiling and there'll be a lot of the ores, especially adamantite, for some reason, I guess. Or, you know, titanium if you're in a titanium world. But, you know, you'll see the hard mode ores a lot on the ceiling. I don't know why that is. I feel like it might have been patched out at one point, but I could definitely be wrong about that. But yeah, because it's, like, there's a lot of freedom of movement here. I mean, there's some weird geometry up here, obviously, but you're still able to just fly through it really easily. Because of the freedom of movement, you can just kind of fly through all of it pretty easily. And find a bunch of your tier 3 ore and mine it. Tier 3 hard mode ore, specifically, of course. Oh, a marble biome. We haven't explored it, either. Maybe there'll be a chest with a magic mirror in it, which we need. Trying to check the mini-map. Ah, dang. It doesn't look like there's anything here, though. And you know, sometimes it'll come out with mixed results of success. Like, sometimes you can go big stretches without finding any, like we just did, or sometimes you'll find patches which have, I almost said with and which, so I said like which have a ton of adamantite ore, all like grouped up in like a 100 block area. But it's great. This is how I usually mine my hard mode ores, because as I'm sure you can relate to if you play Terraria a lot, it might be one of the most boring parts of the game, as much as it makes sense. To have multiple ores, it just kind of ends up getting boring because you have to do so much mining for it. If I remember correctly, Calamity mod. Oh yeah, see, like, this is a ton right here. We're getting a lot. I don't know how much we need, but we're getting a lot of it, so that way we can make armor and upgrade our forge, or upgrade our hell forge into an adamantite forge, because that's another upgrade that we're gonna need to make. If I remember correctly, Calamity mod does it in a different way, where well, I don't know exactly how it does it. It's been a bit since I've played, and to my knowledge, there's been a lot of updates, but since then, but there's been at least some. But if I remember correctly, it has something to do with locking it behind each hard mode, or every mechanical boss. Which, again, I'm not gonna, like, hold back on minor spoilers too much. Terraria's been out for a while, and this is mainly meant to be a chill thing where we're just going through the game in expert mode, which is fairly challenging, but also chill. But anyway, where it's like locked behind each of them. So like you beat one and you get the like palladium or cobalt, and then you beat another one and then you can get mithril or calcum, or I think I've been pronouncing that wrong. I pronounced it wrong for a while because I didn't see one of the letters for literal years, and I don't remember what it is. And it's like a kind of common mispronunciation because there's just like one letter. I don't know what it is. But I know there was like a thing. But anyway, so oh, a hellfire. We keep getting rare drops. This isn't super rare, but I mean, it's nice. I think yo-yos are a bit boring for how, like, yeah, they're just a bit boring. I'm sorry. Like, it's a good idea, but the fact that most of them don't have any, like, unique effects is not exciting, to say the least. I get that that's not really a hot take, but you know, it's a good idea, but I think the execution could have changed a little bit. You know, I do think like what was it? I don't remember what it's called, but the bee one, the bee thrower or whatever. I think that's cool. It summons bees whenever it hits an enemy. That is cool and it makes sense. It lets you get a bunch of bees out, and that kind of interacts with it a little bit because it does damage while you're not like having it out. That's a cool, interesting effect. Sorry, I had to cough for a second. And then you have like, we're gonna go back, and then you have like the Terrarian, which also has a unique effect, which is pretty cool, but it's mainly just more damage, so meh. Anyway, so we have a bunch of adamantite, and you know what we gotta do is we gotta take this hell forge, pick it up, turn it into an adamantite forge. I'm sure many of you know this, and now we can make our adamantite. So, we're not gonna worry about making a pickaxe out of it, because I don't care. We need 18, 24, and 12. So in total, we need 54 bars. We're most of the way there. Doing some quick math here. Every adamantite bar, I think, takes 5 ore. I wasn't paying attention. I'll ask the guide. But it should be 5 ore. 4 ore. I was wrong. Oopsies. Okay, so if we need 4 ore for every bar, and we need 21 bars, we'll just get 84 more ore. Pretty simple. All right, and that is it. Great. So let's throw our stuff away. Into the chest, I mean. And perfect. So first of all, we have adamantite headgear for magic stuff. And we have the breastplate and the leggings. Replacing our shadow stuff, we now have, well, we're going from a 27 to a 40 in defense. And we have some reduced mana costs. So because of this, you know, we're going to start kind of switching more into magic weapons. I'm probably going to keep the Aqua Scepter for now because it's pretty good. And we're going to work towards some more magic items. For example, there's a weapon. Actually, real quick, I'm going to put all this stuff away. I have so much stuff. Okay, now that's done. For example, we have our deranged magic missile, which I'd prefer if it wasn't deranged, but okay. It won't matter because there's something that the guide can tell us about that really interests me. It is called the Sky Fracture. For 2 light shards, 16 souls of light, and the magic missile, we can make a really cool weapon, which I love. At least conceptually. I mean, I just think it looks really cool. I haven't used it much because I don't get these light shards all that often. Because I don't know. I just don't. Also, we still only have 2 pylons. That's kind of crazy. Usually by this point in the game I have like several set up, but it's alright. You know, we can do whatever. There's a lot of rain. I like how it doesn't work entirely properly, like the rain cloud. Like if you pause the game or something, whenever you unpause it, there'll just be a wave of rain on you. It's kind of funny. I really hope they don't fix it because I like messing around with it. Anyway, oh, look at that jungle background. That looks nice. I wonder if I've used that for a background of one of the videos. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at it and say if I have. Okay, now we're in the hollow. So We need to get the light shards from light mummies, and we need to get the souls of light from basically anything in the underground hollow, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware of. But you know, just kind of going over everything and just making sure. Why is it here? Is it like all in the jungle? Because that would be problematic. It is. It's entirely in the jungle. I didn't even know that could happen. Okay, well, it's not super problematic, but I would have appreciated some being in the desert, because we need to find light mummies, which are mummies which are like hollowed and whatnot, which if there's any hollowed desert, we can work with that, but we need there to be that. Let's see, where can we can probably use this opening right here to get into the desert and try to find something. Considering the hollow's not super far away, I don't have much doubt that there will be some, but you know, there's always the chance. Well, that was unfortunate. And it seems like that's the end of the desert, so, I guess there isn't any hollow desert, which really sucks. Now, there is something I know, which can lead to us having one, and that would basically be to just go grab some, hollowed stone, or whatever it's called, pearl stone, which we can do by just hopping over into the underworld, and then going to it and grabbing it. It's really simple. Where was it, anyway? I believe... Was this it? No. Where was it? Was it over here? Because that would be... Huh? Okay, well... That was just not fair. Oh, hey, I forgot they can shoot webs. In, expert mode, I think. Anyway, going back down, we're gonna look for the, like, hollowed in the underworld, which should be simple. I doubt it's gonna be far. I think that was it right there, even. Then we're just gonna grab some pearl stone, throw it onto the desert, and wait like 10 minutes while using a bed, and the whole thing will be hallowed. All of it. Maybe not all of it, but it'll spread. Alright, well that was a really quick trip. Now we have 63 and a heart reach potion. Now, ooh, you know, I do realize if we put this here, it's gonna end up spreading to the main area, which could... Oh, wait, no. We have living wood trees. Yeah. Although, it could eventually come here. Hard to say. It would have to spread upwards a lot. So it would take a while for that to happen. Because the living wood would naturally block it out, which is cool. We're probably fine for now. I'm not too threatened by that. I mean, if necessary, we could take some precaution by, like, making this more wide, I guess, which could take some time, but wouldn't be an issue. We just need, like, sticky bombs. So let's just kind of put this here. Well, there is another thing, to actually avoid that I just remembered. Take some of this cactus off. If we... Oh, a blood moon. That's not good. Alright, so, thought about it for a minute. Wanted to sleep through blood moons, but apparently I forgot. You can't do that. Okay, yeah, and the NPCs are starting to die. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go over to the spawn. Oh, no. Okay, well... Yeah, let's just go up here, where we're mostly not touchable. Except for by demon eyes, I guess. Back off. So little change of plan. We're going to make the weapon in the next video, and then hopefully that can also lead into fighting what our next boss will be, which I already have in mind. But you know, real quick, we might go down, or like, yeah, you know what? Let's make the last part of this. We're gonna go down and grab the summon for it. Then, ow. Then, I almost said tomorrow. In the next video, which will not be tomorrow, it'll be in a few days, probably. In the next video, we will get prepared by making the weapon that I want to make, because I think it's cool. And then we will go ahead and fight the boss. But just for now, we're just gonna head down to the Underground Hollow and grab, the summon. Assuming it's not gonna take, like, 20 minutes to do so. And the Blood Moon, I'll just kind of wait until it finishes, like, off screen. I don't want to deal with that, and it's not like any major thing, so it's whatever. I'm not gonna record just a bunch of enemies. There was a clown, which, you know, I didn't leave in because I tried to go over to it, and I was gonna be like, hey, you know, I got this, you know, clown. If it dropped an item, I would be like, oh, hey, it dropped an item. A hollowed mimic. There's a hollowed mimic nearby. Okay. Well, let's be careful. I'm good with fighting it, but if we're gonna fight it, we're gonna have to be careful. Okay, and you're attacking. Back off. It's right there. The spawn is right there. You guys remember whenever that was, like, the rarest thing? I don't remember when it was. Like, I think in the very beginning of 1.4, it was, like, a pretty common thing. The gelatin crystal. It summons Queen Slime, which will be very fun. Oh, there it is. Yeah, fair enough. Let's fight it. You know what? Why not? It's right here anyway. Might as well do it. Okay. Now, we're not in favorable fighting circumstances, but I'll try my best here. Let's bring it over here. This is probably the best spot. That is right here. Because I don't have, I'm used to having Terra Spark boots, so... And, you know, I don't feel like farming for that. Ow! What am I looking for? Imp Staff. Because I want my summon to do a little bit of damage. We should be able to do this. Dodging mimics, in my opinion, isn't too difficult most of the time. I have had some issues in the past, but, I mean, it's whatever. And half the time it'll just jump into the lava and burn anyway. So let's see what item we get from this thing. Although it's gonna take a hot minute. Let's use the Aqua Scepter, maybe? Where'd it go? Oh, okay, hi. Let's heal up. Oh, can't heal up. Okay, we might actually lose to this thing, which would suck. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Let's use this. Oh no. Okay. I thought my mouse was weird for a second. I got a new mouse, so I'm trying to get used to it. So if my mouse movement isn't too steady, that's why. It's just a new mouse, a little bit weird for me, so not used to it. Plus, I don't know if the tracking is totally good. Like, I don't know if it's slightly damaged or something. It's not a huge issue, but it is present, kind of. So, okay, that demon is gonna be a real big issue if it keeps trying to shoot me down. Alright. Okay, that was not good. I mean, it ended up being fine, but that was close. This is an interesting fight, I hope. Okay, we lost. That is so upsetting. You know what? That's where we're leaving it. We got one summon. I was gonna grab a couple, because, you know, it might take a couple of tries, but whatever. The blood moon's about to be over anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's get over here. Out of the town so that way NPCs don't die for the outro. Oh, hey, a clown. I guess let's just get this thing. I don't know. It has a drop, right? So, the banana ring. Maybe it'll drop it. Who knows? Alright, let's just... Ooh, no. Did you drop it? No, didn't drop anything. I think that's the only thing it can drop. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. This was pretty fun to make. So I'd like to be able to do more of... Are you kidding? Oh, those things have, like, substantial health. Why? Back off, man. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know, please like and subscribe again, because you'll be able to see more of my content, whatever you like about it, or if it's just the games, then you can see that a bit too, I guess. But even, like, outside of that, I like seeing funny numbers go up. Haha, likes and subscribe and comment and whatnot. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.